Hi guys, I'm trying this again. We seem to be having some technical issues. Yes, I'm in my gown at home. I'm supposed to be having an interview with the journalist DJ. Hi, journalist DJ. I'm hoping this works again, but I'm going to be positive that this works this time. It has to, right? I'm just waiting for you to connect. Oh my God, it worked!
Wow. Never give up.
Yes.
Never give up.
I don't know what was going on. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But Usatan, I'll jump my fence.
No
It,
worries, man. Look, thank you so much for your time.
oh,
I
thank
know,
you, man. Thank you for reaching out.
yeah, and you know that, I obviously value your talent, and I think that you are amazing. And, I'm doing these interviews, and I just had to have you on because I think that, you are not celebrated enough, in the country. So I
Oh my
just
gosh,
want
thank you so much. We try, we try. Us black sisters, us independent females, we try this thing. We try.
yeah,
But
yeah,
thank you so
yeah.
much. It means a lot. And you know I'd do anything for you. So
Aw, that
I'm
means
gonna
a
be
lot.
asking.
But anyway, look, I hope you're keeping safe during this pandemic because it's really, really rough out here. And I hope that you're keeping high spirits.
I'm trying to keep high spirits. I mean, we were supposed to actually talk last week, but I was down with the flu. I'm recovering, thank God. Um, but look, another thing people don't realize about COVID, right? Or any kind of flu, or if you have any symptoms or anything like that, is having a positive mindset is so, so important. Because when you like
Mhm.
have a lot of fear around you and you're like thinking about it too much, you're giving it power and all the symptoms, everything just becomes worse. So staying up is all we can do, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you're absolutely right, and
Yeah.
and and I support this statement. And yeah, man, it's good to know that you also, even though there's a pandemic, you're also getting your work out there. And I saw something very cool on your socials, the Essence Festival. What is that all about for those who don't know?
Oh, snap. So obviously I was supposed to be at Essence Festival this year. Um, as like little junior, little come upper. I'm kidding.
Mm,
I'm kidding. But I was gonna go to Essence Festival this year. And obviously because of COVID, this pandemic's got us all living in this new digital world in this new digital era. Um, they basically partnered up with Coca-Cola, Africa Creative Agency, like got a whole lot of artists from like all over the world to come together and sing a song for hope, a song
mm,
that will make the people think of a brighter day and have a
mm.
lighter mind and just bring hope to generally everyone that can, that we can reach. And that was basically what it was about. And it was such an incredible honor. For me, it was like, oh, damn, Essence knows my name. Oh my God,
Mm,
okay, we're out here. But yeah, man, it was
mm.
just an incredible initiative, just artists coming together and, bringing hope to whoever they can reach.
Yeah, yeah, and I like how they did it as well. They put everybody's voices together on the song. How was that process like? Did you have to go to an actual studio or did you do it at home? I'm just curious to know, did you sing the whole song or did you have a part?
Yeah.
Just from a
So
technical point of view.
when you're doing a song like that, right? It's obviously they call it a medley, right? Because
Mhm.
it's all of the artists like singing one song. So I had the honor and privilege of going to record at Jazzworks. Um, so you go, you step into the studio, and you sing the entire song. But what happened to me is I only got the instrumental of the song. So I was like, and I got it like the night before, and here I am like I wasn't well, and I got like bad news about family member getting COVID, so I was like a mess. So I get to studio, and there's already a version that was recorded by PJ Morton. It's like a
Mm.
guide voice kind of situation. So now you've got PJ Morton singing like this like the guide voice, and you're like, I cannot sing like PJ Morton, but I'm just gonna do me with my gone voice, but I'm gonna do my best. So you sing the whole song, you do the whole thing, ad libs, any of the, the high notes, low notes, the whole thing, and everyone comes in. So Amanda came in, also Jazzworks, and recorded her part. Rolene also recorded her part at Jazzworks. Um, we were just blessed to be able to go to Jazzworks and do it there. Um, and shout out to Africa Creative Agency for that. But every other artist just did it wherever they could do it. So you'll see, like Estelle, for example, did it at home. Um, you had Reverend Marvin Sapp did it at home. PJ Morton at home. Um, the lead singer of Mikasa, he did it at home. So I suppose it was just up to each artist how they chose to do it.
Well, congratulations on that, man. I think that's really amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, and shout
Thank
out
you
to
so much.
Essence for recognizing you, and I think you deserve it. And also, was that your voice I heard on Blood and Water?
On?
Blood and Water, Netflix.
Yes, honey. I was in Blood and Water. Yes. Yes. That was
Yeah.
my voice. That was my music. Those were my masters. Yes, I own my masters, by the way, people. It's important. Try and always own your masters. I can because I'm an independent artist, but it's not a lot of artists have that honor and privilege to like own their masters. So big up. Yes, I am, because we are still running Netflix, Blood and Water. In the first 5 episodes, you'll hear my music. It's a song, you'll hear 3 songs actually. You'll hear a song titled Seasons that featured African roots. You'll hear a song titled Who that featured African roots. And you'll hear myself, Black Motion, Uhuru, in a song, in a song titled Richie Richie. Yeah, so we did that. That was
That's
exciting.
that's amazing, to be featured on a production that has a global reach. We know
Yeah.
Gabriella Union has been tweeting about it, and people from all over the world have been talking about it. So congratulations to you. But just to give insights to those people that are artists and they also want to get their music out there on like TV shows, Netflix, Showmax, DSTV, whatever, what can they do?
Well, it always starts with your publishing. And a lot of artists don't understand how powerful having the right publisher is, because the publisher is the person that pitches your music. He's the one that's on the streets running around pitching your music to people. So I would always say it starts with who your publisher is, and that's how I got on. My publisher, shout out to Mzwa, the legend himself. Yeah, he put me on, and he basically is the touch point, the liaison between whomever is doing, well, my agency, Africa Creative Agency. Blessed I am to be represented by them. They did the music for the show. That's why I say to artists, it's very, very important to get the right team. It took me years to get to this point, and I believe everything happens for a reason. So align yourself with the right publisher. That is the first step, and make sure your publisher has contacts within the industry. They should have contacts with TV. We start there, because I started with getting music placed on like Rhythm City, and those kind of things, Scandal and those kind of things. So it's always been something I wanted to do. So I always tried wherever I could. So you have to make sure that either your manager or your has the right people in their squad, the contacts. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that's dope, man, and well done. And ever since I've known you, you've changed. I think I know two, yeah, I think two people that managed you, but I
Yeah.
won't mention
Yeah. Yes.
names.
Sorry, I'm just getting up because I'm trying to get a charger. So excuse
Oh,
if like this gets a bit weird. I'm at home, guys. So
okay.
just
No worries. It's
it might
lockdown.
get a
We
little bit dark randomly, but we're
yeah.
home.
No, we are encouraged to be home. So we are glad that you're home actually,
To
and
do
you
things
actually
at
said
home.
you.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. If it
Yeah.
went a bit dark there for you. I'm just trying to
Mm,
make sure that our conversation remains. Hey, these days, these phones of ours, my iPhones, guys, they just
yeah.
die on. Give me 1 second. Oh,
Yeah. No. So yeah,
okay,
man.
this is
Look.
legit real life. Look at me zooming in.
You know what I love about these interviews?
Real,
They are
real life.
real.
Okay.
I love
All
these
right. I
interviews
think we should be back.
because they are
Awesome.
real, no script whatsoever.
No
You
script,
know.
man. Look, we're just going.
Yeah, yeah. So no, I was just saying that it's very important to have the right management because if there's one thing I know about you is that you take your brand very, very seriously, and
Yeah,
you always want to have the best people
yeah,
representing you.
yeah.
Which is very key, and
I don't think also not just about the best. It's about having people that you trust around you. I'm
mm,
very sensitive about trust. I'm very sensitive about the people I have in my life because this is the entertainment industry, hey, and whoever I work with is and becomes family to me because I believe nobody can take care of you like people that are family to you, and that's something very important that artists need to keep in mind because that person is holding your whole entire life in their hands.
mm.
So yeah, you got to choose wisely.
Yeah, man. And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's why you choose who you work with. So far, I know you've worked with more flavor. You've done stuff with African roots, and I know people are always trying to work with you, but you're very particular. So, what does it take for a person to work with you on a song like a DJ?
What does it say? Can you
What does it
repeat that
take
for me?
for a DJ to feature? What does it take for a DJ to feature you on a song?
Oh, what is it? Oh my gosh. Well, it things are a bit different now because I'm working on my EP and my sound is now different. I'm about to go into global dance. So I've become more picky on who I work with. So whoever I work with, the sound has to align with what I'm about to drop. And
Mm,
or kind of or I have to believe that it's gonna be like a hit, okay? Because these days we do nothing but the best, nothing but the best, nothing but the motherfucking best. So
yeah.
yeah, picky, and I it's not that I'm cocky or anything like that. I just have a lot at stake, so I can't just do and jump on whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, my name is on it, my career is on it. So if it's fire, I'm going to do it. And I discuss it with my team. But if it's, then, I mean, I'll be respectful, but the chances are I won't do it. And it's nothing
Mm,
personal. It's just the truth of the matter is in this game, it's every man for himself. And in my life, it's every woman
mm,
for themselves. Well, it's just me. So I honestly just don't have the time to waste. So if you're gonna come through and want me to be on something, you better bring it.
wow. And I respect that. I think that's dope. So your EP, you say you're going for a global sound, global dance. Can you
Yes.
elaborate on that?
Okay. So I mean, look, I started on house music, and I'm proud to say I am one of the first ladies of vocal house. I dominated that space, and I did the damn thing. And it's amazing. It was amazing to see other ladies follow like behind me and like carry that baton high. When I started in house music, we had nobody. There was no labels, there was no nothing. We knew nothing. We were just singing with passion. Then I obviously went into Afro Soul. I got the accolades, I got the awards, I got all of that. And now Global Dance. Global Dance is basically me coming back to life because I walked away from the industry for quite some time. And it's literally that. It's dance, but it's on a global scale. So let me put it to you this way. Every time I go into studio with a producer, it's a nigga. Can we perform this at Coachella? If not, next.
Ah,
That's basically the standard of the Rebirth EP. Is it Coachella material or not? Would Dua Lipa sing on this? If they're not gonna, if Dua Lipa wouldn't be caught dead on this instrumental, next. You know what I'm saying? So everything is at a global standard. And I'm blessed because the producers I'm working with have made music for, you know, huge African artists and international artists. So that's basically what it is. It's feel good music, it's dance music, it's big festivals music, it's ultra, it's Coachella, it's listen, it's Ibiza, it's the world with a hint of SA in it. You know what I mean? With a hint of flavor in there. But it's bigger, it's better, it's more, it's daring, it's it's exciting.
wow. So, you want to go international now, you're not trying to.
Oh yeah, honey. Some of us are signing global Ds. I don't know about you. So down
Okay.
below.
What deals are you signing? Tell me, what deals are you signing?
But like you will hear soon. You will hear soon. It's really hard during the pandemic to give people music or give people a taste of what you're doing. It's very risky. I tell a lot of my peers, guys, to release music in COVID is a very dangerous time because who are you releasing for? You can't tour. You can't. I am not going anywhere near a radio station to mics that are not sanitized. It's too much. It's too scary. I've just recovered from a very scary flu. I'm not taking that chance. You can't do anything. There's no return on investment, and unfortunately, digital is not going to be the return on investment. We're in South Africa at the end of the day, so yeah, it's. I wish I could release, and give people like a taste of what's coming, but in the meantime, I just do amazing collaborations with big entities and just keep the money flowing in, the relevancy flowing in, and just try to get more into the global space.
Wow. So, because we don't know when this pandemic is going to end.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, do you have dates? Maybe when you would ideally like to drop the project, your EP?
Well, it's very tricky, but I really would love to drop in October because I feel maybe September, October, I don't know. And also, I'm gonna go with what's happening with the world, and what's happening in SA. Because it's global dance, I have to think, is the first song I'm dropping more aligned with SA or is it more aligned with the world and the areas that I target? It's a very scary time as an artist. It's very tricky. I don't know how to answer when it would come out. I would love it to be maybe October. But man, I was seeing artists saying things like, yo, at this time would be at Durban, July, yo, we'd be at
Yeah.
Fact, would be. And I looked at those things and I was like, for me, guys, I don't understand why you're posting we would be. As an artist, I would prefer if you guys were thinking about the future and not living so much in the past. I would rather you were thinking about what can I do now that will bring me an income, or what can I do that will secure my relevancy for next year. Your Facts, Durban Rocks, or your Durban Julys, or all of those things. I believe in not living in the past. And that's why I move constantly into different genres. And that's why my style evolves. That's why my vocal ability evolves. That's why my delivery evolves, because I don't understand why we need to stay in the past or the present. Even whatever you do, you have to be thinking of the future, because the world is moving so fast now. I mean, we're living in a digital era. If it was normal times, you and I would be sitting together in a studio with cameras and having this interview. But we're chilling at home, you know, gowns on, pajamas on, trying to charge phones, you know, in this digital space, because this is where we live now. So, I mean, to finalize everything, I would say to artists, everything you do right now should be in preparation for literally 2021. Because fact of the matter is, you will not be allowed to perform for the near future of 2020. It is not going to happen. So whatever music you are making, whatever decisions you are making, it has to be looking at 2021. Study what's happening with the world, study what the top producers are doing, what sound they're creating, what voices they're using, and try and be on par and try and be better. Never copy, ever, 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 because we can hear it and you lose respect. But learn from those that have been there, learn from the greats, and be a pioneer of your own movement and your own sound. That is, I believe, the best advice I would ever give anybody today as an artist living in SA specifically. Yeah. And focus on you, man. Like, stop trying to, again, don't copy. Don't try to be like everybody else, because I promise you the things you see on social media, not real. Okay. We're all just trying and trying. So yeah. Oh yeah. And also get a good team. And
Okay.
yeah.
No. Sorry for cutting you there. I was gonna ask you, like, what for an artist who wants to start a career in music, if you can, what are the essentials that you need to have a chance?
Essentials. Okay, as a vocalist, I would say I have my own studio at home. As a vocalist, I would say it is important because of the times we're living in. Like, for example, I can't go to studios, right? Things are changing now. We don't know what the future holds. We might be living with curfews. We might be living with, you know, it's scary. So as a vocalist, number one, I would say try and understand production. Try and invest in a mic, in like your own equipment. It doesn't have to be the best, but it has to be audible. You understand what I'm saying? Invest in yourself, understand production, know how to record yourself, you know the different tools, you know, when it comes to production. I would say that's very important and very empowering for a vocalist. Please, guys, I can't express how much I've gotten done just by having my own studio in the house. I invested in that. I made a decision not to pop bottles, okay, but pop tags on studio equipment. Do you know what I mean? And I would also say the second thing is, don't be so quick to get a publicist. Don't be so quick to go into PR, because that's money. But what you can do is build your relevancy on the internet, on all, and understand all the tools that are out there, you know, for a vocalist. You know, understand even from your SoundClouds to your track source, everything. There's Audio Mac. There's every single day or every month, there's new things coming out. Understand them. Get an account. Register. Okay. I would also say, as an artist, try to register and try and have your own, even if you ain't nobody, register a label. Just do it. Register your own publishing. Even if you don't know nothing, just do it. Register at SAMRO. register at RISA, register at SAMPRA. Get all of those first things done. Because trust me, when you get busy, you forget. And then your music is just out there in the world and it's not being noted. And every time you do a song, register that song. Doesn't matter what, just register it. Because you never know, it can be on Netflix one random day. You know what I mean? Because I did those songs a couple of years ago. You know what I mean? And then after that, get a manager, somebody you can trust, somebody not too close to you, and somebody that knows what it takes to run a business. Because that's what managers do. They run you as a business. And then after that, you need to understand the music business, the atmosphere. If you in SA, you need to know, for example, I know all compilers. That's because I used to do things myself. I know all the compilers. I know all the rules. I know everything about my rights. I know everything. So I suppose that's where you would start. That's where I started. And
Wow.
I mean, it took me time to know everything I know now. But if I was sitting in front of people answering this question, that is exactly how I would answer it. Yeah.
Wow.
The most important thing.
Okay. Damn. It's almost 8 o'clock. You know, I had scheduled for between 7 and 8, but because we lost 30 minutes, you know,
Oh,
we have a
okay.
couple of. No,
Okay,
we just
whatever.
have a.
I'll take it.
No, it's fine. But I think, you know, in this 30 minutes, you really answered like the key. That's why I got right into it. You know, I didn't ask you like, how did you start? You know, all that because, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but you know what, man, with 3 minutes left, thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate it. And, you know, keep doing you, keep giving us the best music. I love your tone. I think I've told you this before.
Oh, thank
And yeah, and I can't wait to hear, you know, your new music when you're ready to drop. Please hit me up so that, you know, we can let the people know what's going on.
I can't wait
And
either. I can't wait for you and you and you and you and you and the whole world to hear it. I'm very excited about it. And thank you so much for being excited because I know you are. I know you're going to be one of the first people to be, bye, post your track. So, yeah.
no. I'll definitely be one of those people. And the deals that you're working on, you know, you have my WhatsApp. Please let me know so that we can do
Yes.
like another exclusive IG live where you just talk
Yes,
about
we
that.
will. And this time it'll be like without disruptions. But I always say everything happens for a reason. That's why I don't like to panic in life. That's another
And
thing I've learned. Don't panic. Take it easy,
mm,
chill.
mm,
Don't jump too quickly into contracts. Don't jump too quickly into anything. Take a
mm,
moment to breathe and just
mm.
handle the situation, just like I did.
You know what, bars? You always drop knowledge, man. You know, you always drop
Salute.
knowledge.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Sharp. Good night. Please publish this interview on your wall
I
after
will.
after you. Okay, all right. So that I can share. So I'm gonna share this interview on all my other platforms: Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Let's do
Sharp,
one
sharp.
thing.
Bye.
Salutes. Yes.